Today we are gathered here to celebrate the union of Alan and Zara. The most remarkable moment in life is when you meet the person that makes you feel complete. The person who makes the world a beautiful and magical place. The person with whom you share a bond so special that it transcends normal relationships and becomes something so pure and so wonderful that you can't imagine spending another day of your life without them. For Alan and Zara, that happened 2 years ago. As I mentioned, Jiu-Jitsu was where Alan and Zara also met. Faith would pair both of them together, even though they may not have been the most competitive matchup. She kind of saw a little spark there and she wanted to turn it into a wildfire. They ended up becoming, obviously, the perfect matchup.
We met at Jiu-Jitsu, and I think you liked me before anything.
Yeah, I liked you way before you ever knew.
Yeah, but our instructor, Faith, kind of set us up. She was our matchmaker, and she was whispering in my ear all the time, telling me that I should date Alan.
Yeah, I think we might have gone to play pickleball first.
Yeah, I knew you really liked me, because you were willing to do something that you had never done before for a first date.
Oh, yeah.
And look silly.
Yeah. You could have asked me to do anything, and I would have said yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I offered you half-warm car sushi.
Yeah, gross sushi that is going to make me sick.
It was just like, I just knew. There was a moment, like, walking back to the table, that I saw the way you were looking at me, and I could tell that you were really...
Yeah, I was infatuated.
Yeah.
I was lost before I met you. I was wandering, looking for something I felt I had lost. And then we met, and I realized it was you. I found you at Jiu-Jitsu. We started off as friends, but I quickly found myself on the way to every class, hoping you'd be there. Hoping I get to see you smile. Hoping I get to hear you laugh. Because for that brief time of the day, nothing else mattered in the world. Everything faded away. The music stopped. The people disappeared. It was like we were in our own world, helping each other be better. That's where I fell in love with you. I knew early on that I loved you, but there was one night leaving Vatos that I really recognized it. We were just saying goodnight, but when we hugged, I couldn't let go. Everything in me was screaming to hold on. I knew in that moment I wanted to spend the rest of my life with you. I wanted to marry you ever since that night. I want to live as long as I can to squeeze out every second of this existence with you. I love you.
I always knew that I would find my soulmate, but it felt like maybe later in life, like maybe in my 40s. That I realized the reason I always looked forward to going to jiu-jitsu class and Vatos was because I got to see you. Falling in love with you didn't feel scary. It felt like I was remembering a great love story that we've lived before. It felt familiar and comforting, like coming home. It felt peaceful and quiet and safe. It felt joyful and easy, like I finally found what my heart was searching for. It was a knowing. When I look into your eyes, I see my whole life. I trust you so deeply and wholeheartedly because you have shown me every day that you are consistent, patient, and a man of integrity. You have always honored, respected, and supported me. You inspire me to soften, to slow down, and enjoy life, while also cheering on the strong, independent, driven woman I was raised to be. You are everything that I was seeking. A man who is fierce, but always kind-hearted. A man who is ambitious, but also present. a man who is confident yet humble and knows himself deeply. You were the one who held me while I cried over hurt that wasn't yours to heal. You are my safe space and my protector. I don't have to wear a mask or be productive or perfect. I told you last week that I was struggling writing my vows because I wasn't sure if I could put into words the immense love, respect, and adoration that I feel for you. While I only have a couple minutes now, I have the rest of our lives to show you. My only worry is not that our love won't endure, but I worry because if we live to be 100 and I only get 65 years with you, how am I supposed to fit all of my love into only 65 years? I'm so honored and grateful to be here with you, Alan. I love you so much.
If in the morning when you wake, if the sun does not appear, I will be there. If in the dark we lose sight of love, hold my hand and have no fear. I will be here. I will be here when you feel like being quiet. When you need to speak your mind, I will listen. Through the winning, losing, and trying, we'll be together, and I will be here. In the morning when you wake, if the future is unclear, I will be here. As sure as seasons are made for change, our lifetimes are made for years. I will be here. I will be here, and you can cry on my shoulder when the mirror tells us we are older. I will hold you to watch you grow in beauty and tell you all things that you are. We'll be together, and I will be here. I will be true to the promises I've made you. I will be here.
Zara's amazing. Like, everything about her is beautiful. Kind heart, like, super stunning person, like, incredible healing force. Like, she is, like, everywhere she goes, there's like a healing ripple because of her effect. And yeah, it's just good to be in that presence. And yeah, I want to spend the rest of my life in that presence.